Just woke up. It totally snowed a ton last night. We are completely covered. I see a lot of people trying out a whole bunch of different heat sources, mainly diesel heaters and Mr. Heater Buddy, different things like that. And I just want to see if it's possible to survive a Canadian winter with no heat source. Hi, my name is Jordan, and thanks for following along on my adventure traveling across all of Canada and hopefully beyond in my van, dancing, acting, creating content, exploring Canada in the most minimalistic way possible, living inside my 2009 Dodge Caravan. Like, isn't that view stunning? Winter with some snow on the ground, going into the iciest, coldest months here in freezing cold Canada. So I picked up a sleeping bag that was good for -10. I'm going to be doing this with no heat, or at least testing out every different available option that I can do it without a heat source. Like, I might try out some hot pockets. I bought a hot water bottle. I'm gonna try out some stuff like that, and we're going to adventure on and see how that goes. I'm also going to be making a little mattress, a bit of a no-build setup. The idea is to have fully functional winter van life, full time, with no heat source and no bathroom. So it's going to be quite an adventure, so come along. This is the first fall of snow this year that has actually stayed on the ground. I'm going to get a gym membership. The plan is to get a gym membership at Planet Fitness where you can shower and stuff there. And then I'm also going to be putting all of my leftover stuff into a storage unit. I personally feel like it's a good idea to have multiple heat sources regardless, so I have some hot paws in here. I will have my butane stove, my Coleman, so that I can boil some water and put it in my hot water bottle. I'm thinking of maybe getting a buddy heater just to use as like a backup if the vehicle breaks down or anything like that, just to be safe, you know? But I'm trying to make sure that I can do this on the most minimalistic terms possible, so we'll see what happens. So far, so good. Like, look how freaking bright it is. Do. That's just one. Oh, and I think they would go perfectly, like, right there. All right, it is 2:14 a.m. It is snowing outside. I just have the van running to preheat it. I just finished editing a YouTube video for tomorrow, and I'm about to hop into bed. Just watching a video about Mariah Carey and how she made so much money on All I Want for Christmas Is You. Lighting up my van with my iZoom LED light that I got from Kaylee. They're from Dollarama if you want to grab them for yourself. And I'm about to hop into my sleeping bag here. So I haven't made an official bed yet. I just have these mattress toppers, and then here is the brand new sleeping bag that I got. Not too bad for a mummy sleeping bag. I just turned off the van, so it's probably going to get pretty cold in here pretty fast. There is already all this condensation and snow on the windows. It is going to be -6 tonight, so -21 Fahrenheit. And my sleeping bag is good to -10, so I should be good without any heat. And let's hop into this sleeping bag. Safety first. I'm just putting my sleeping bag on top of this mattress topper for tonight. It's pretty soft. This is what the sleeping bag looks like. At the head, you have a literal hood, like a jacket. And it's like, so as you can see, it's like a mummy. It's gonna be a tight fit. I'm sleeping with my jacket on and just some sweatpants here. Climbing in. Honestly, it is a very, very tight squeeze. You're not gonna have much room to roll around in there. Zipping myself in. So that's basically what it looks like. I can finish zipping myself in here and pull all of my drawstrings tighter if I want a more warm experience. I heated up some water and put it in this water bottle to put inside the sleeping bag, but honestly I don't feel like I need it. It's pretty unbearably warm with it in there, so just my body heat and the sleeping bag should be good. And I'm gonna head to bed and I'll let you guys know how it is in the morning. Good night. I survived. Just woke up. It totally snowed a ton last night. We are completely covered. Alright, you guys, well, it is 8:04 in the morning and I am still comfortably snug as a bug in a rug. I did wake up a few hours ago, startled, being like, am I being towed? Because I heard like the flashing lights and beeping. It was actually just snow removal though. And yeah, it is -6 out right now, which means it is 21 degrees Fahrenheit. I slept in here with no heat at all, just this sleeping bag. Mind you, these sleeping bags are definitely not for the faint of heart or claustrophobic. It would definitely take a little bit of getting used to having no room to move your legs around at all while you're sleeping, but aside from that, being able to sleep out in -6 in just a sleeping bag is pretty impressive. I'm honestly pretty impressed that I managed to stay toasty warm in this kind of weather, and this was my second night testing out the winter weather in the van here. The first night I was trying it out with just some white blankets and I still managed. It was still in the negatives, but like -2, so around like 25 degrees Fahrenheit, and I wanted to get the sleeping bag to see if I could get down to like those -20 degree temperatures. And this sleeping bag is certified to -10, but I'm assuming that I could probably get down to even lower temperatures if I have the van set up in a way that is like insulating me as I sleep, like not sleeping directly on the metal ground and having the foam underneath me, maybe having like a lift once I've got my bed installed in the back that I'm going to make. And I think having some comforters over top of me in the sleeping bag and things to cover my face, all of that, I think that that's going to keep me completely fine. All right, so I ordered the Jackery and it came in, and let's open this up because I've been wanting a Jackery honestly for a few years now. The biggest thing with the Jackery is that you can't cheap out when it comes to a power source. I tried having the MotoMaster, which actually got robbed from my vehicle, like I told you guys in the last video. But when it comes to a power source, that MotoMaster, it was like acid battery. They are so heavy, and the charge was like absolutely nothing. It had barely any power. It could barely power anything for any substantial point of time. This Jackery, though, way lighter even in the box, and even the smallest one has way more power. I ordered this on Amazon, and it actually came way faster than I was expecting. They said possibly January 3rd. It's here already. So that is what the Jackery 240 portable power station looks like in the box. And let's open her up. So first thing in there is this case and the Jackery. Jackery solar generator user manual. This is how big it is. So it's like the size of maybe a small lunchbox, a portable stereo. It's got some weight to it. Definitely doesn't weigh as much and is nowhere near the size of that giant lead acid, I think, one that I had before. But I'm super stoked about it. It's got 2 USBs. It's got the AC. When you press the display button, it says it's 44% charged already. I wasn't expecting it to be charged at all. But you also have this for like the cigarette lighter. I think this is a 9-volt, they call it. And you can get 9-volt accessories as well. You can get like portable heating pads, heated blankets, stuff like that will plug into the 9-volt. I have a 9-volt vacuum for my car. It's actually orange as well. So that's what the Jackery looks like, but I would love to see how this baby works. I'm so excited for this. And in the case, we have an adapter and a 9-volt cable.
And that's it from me, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.